So yeah, we have 14 classes in the game. Some of them are spellcasters, some of them are melee characters. This is a typical spell casting melee character, which is a priest class. So into Asheronian ruins. Yep. Right now I'm playing towards live development servers in Oslo. So if something goes wrong, it's probably one of the developers who's messing with the server. Okay. I'll just zone in instead. I just have to restart. It's a minor bug you get when you cheat too much. You jump around. So now I'm going to head into Asheronian ruins. This is one of the first adventure playfields in the game. Playfield is what we call the zones. The game world is broken up into zones. It's not a huge seamless world, and the reason why we did this is that we have two reasons for this. First is that we wanted them as detailed as possible, and that's just not possible in a seamless world with present-day technology. And the second reason is that we wanted to use areas from all over Hyboria, and instead of truncating the game world, we made it so that we just use different parts of the world, and you just teleport between them basically. So Asheronian ruins, as I said, is the first adventure playfield, and there's also, I think there's a dungeon here that you can also access. There's some camp gameplay here that you're gonna try today. Camps in Age of Conan is a bit different from other games because the camp is scaled according to how many players that are in your group, for instance. Yeah. Murder, suicide almost. Rest again. So basically, when you die in Age of Conan, like when you really die, you will have to zone back to a previous spawn point, basically. I'm just gonna cheat a little bit so that I don't die again. Do it. You don't need to write down this command. We're gonna take it out of the game before it goes live. So this is a typical camp. We're gonna be playing here today. We'll perform a combo move. Oh, there we go. You should try and perform as many combo moves as possible because they do extremely do much more damage. Just check out the weapon on this guy. These are picks, by the way. So again, I have to aim with my mouse in the direction of my enemy. So this is a typical camp. You see NPCs walking around. Some of them are scouts. They will head out and check the area for players, and if they see a player, they will actually run back to the camp, and they will like sound an alarm so that everyone is going to attack you. So you have to use a lot of strategy and thinking when attacking camps in this game. And here you see, for instance, you see a guy in a robe walking about. He's a spellcaster. So if you ever see spellcasters, always take them out first because they're extremely dangerous. And what we have not put into this game is dynamic blocking because it's just not possible with current day technology, internet technology. What you can do, you can jump around like this. You can try to avoid blocks, or you can try to avoid attacks. And if you have a shield, you will do block more damage and so on. And also, when you attack other NPCs, and if they're using a shield, then you should try to hit on the side that doesn't have a shield, for instance. So there is definitely a lot of strategy involved. Let's see. We have destructible environments. This gate is not going to open. It's going to hidden open. Yeah, and that spawns some bat demons, of course. I'm not gonna stay here any longer because this is an area that you're gonna explore for yourself. If you ever see that exclamation mark. Sorry. Yeah, if you ever see that exclamation mark, that's a programmer debug tool that they have, of course, not taken out. Damn them. So if you see that, then it's just a debug tool that you have to just disregard. So now I'm going to move on. I'm going to head to the mainland. I'm going to head to a region called Iglophian Mountains, which is one of the areas in Samaria. So it's a mountainous region. I think it's very Nordic. And what you'll see in Age of Conan is that mountains is not just backdrops. You can actually head up into mountains. You can explore mountain paths. You can even climb mountains if you want to in some areas. So when we get to this area here, we're gonna move up in levels. Some of you are gonna play level 60 Guardians, which is one of the melee classes, and some of you are gonna play level 60 Demonologists, which are one of the magic classes. So what we're gonna do is that those of you who played Soldier are gonna play Demonologist, and those of you who played Priest are gonna play the Guardians, basically. I'm gonna level myself up. This is Iglophian Mountains. You can just see the scale of things. You can see that mountain up there. I can climb it if I want to. I can explore everything. It's not just backdrops, basically. And this is a small village that I can explore. It has, of course, we have standard things like shopkeepers standing about. You can buy weapons, potions. All the things you're used to. And we also have, for instance, auction houses where you can put things out for sale and you can buy things that other people has put out for sale, which is pretty much like in World of Warcraft. So I'm just cheating again. I just have to wait till my character is. There we go. By Chrome, we have become a dancing machine of that. And again, developer humor. So I'm going to head into the spellbook. I'm going to equip some spells. I'm going to equip the Firestorm spell. We'll tell you what spells to equip, don't worry. Ice Strike and Storm Chains, which is a rooting spell. So I'm just going to accept the quest for the hell of it. So here you can see I can actually say different things. It will